Hello everyone. This is my first video for 2019. This is my 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray haul video for January 26. And I'm sorry that I haven't done any videos as of late. I just really haven't had a whole lot of time or energy to do it. And as I stated before, I'm going through a little bit of anxiety and depression right now. And last weekend I had kind of a meltdown, and I just haven't had a very good month right now. I've had a very rough start to this new year. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have here. I have 6 4K Blu-rays and 4 regular Blu-rays. I probably won't be doing any unboxing videos for any of these, so if anyone needs to check out any unboxing videos, there's plenty of them out there on YouTube right now. Anyway, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the 4Ks. First is Bad Times at the El Royale 4K, and this came out on New Year's Day, and I got this for $24.99 at Target. And the film is directed by Drew Goddard, and it stars Academy Award winner Jeff Bridges, Cynthia Erivo, Dakota Johnson, John Hamm, Kaylee Spaney, Lewis Pullman, and Chris Hemsworth. And I saw this in the theaters back in October, and I thought it was a very well-made thriller. It's a very slow burn film, but it gets intense as the film goes on. But yeah, and everyone gave really good performances in this film. So anyway, that's Bad Times at the El Royale 4K. Okay, next is Halloween 4K, and this is the 2018 reboot of Halloween. In fact, this serves as a direct sequel to the 1978 classic, and I got this for $21.15 on Amazon. I had pre-ordered it, and the film is directed by David Gordon Green, and it is also written by David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, and Jamie Lee Curtis reprises her role as Laurie Strode. And I had the pleasure of seeing the new Halloween in theaters this past October, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was just intense from start to finish. And Jamie Lee Curtis, she owns this film. It was so nice to see her back on the big screen again. But anyway, that's Halloween 4K, and I really love this slipcover too. Michael's mask is heavily embossed here, and the title is embossed as well. And I didn't like the steelbook from Best Buy. I really didn't like the font that they used for the title on that steelbook. So I'm really glad I went with the slipcover here. But anyway, that's Halloween 4K. Okay, next is First Man 4K, and this came out this past Tuesday, and I also got this for $21.15 on Amazon. And the film is directed by Academy Award winner Damien Chazelle, and the film stars Academy Award nominee Ryan Gosling as Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon. And I really wanted to see this in the theaters, but I missed it, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. And, I love Ryan Gosling in any film he's in. So, like I said, I'm really looking forward to checking this out. And I believe that the 4K disc, or maybe even the Blu-ray disc itself, will have some shifting scenes between widescreen and IMAX, I guess especially when it comes to the moon landing. But anyway, that's First Man 4K. Okay, next is The Great Wall 4K, and I got this at Best Buy a few weeks ago. It was on sale for $9.99, And the film stars Academy Award winner Matt Damon with Pedro Pascal and Willem Dafoe in supporting roles. And I've heard mixed things about this film. However, $9.99 was too good to pass up on this. So if anyone has seen The Great Wall, let me know what you thought of it. Anyway, that's The Great Wall. Okay, got about 2 more 4K Blu-rays here. The next one is Unsane 4K. And I got this on eBay the other day. I got it for $14.99. And it took me a long while to find this for a decent price. And the film is directed by Steven Soderbergh. And it stars Claire Foy, Joshua Leonard, Jay Farrow, Amy Mullins, and Amy Irving. And this is and as some of you may know, this film was completely shot on an iPhone 7 Plus in 4K. And I had the pleasure of seeing this on Amazon Instant Video a while back. And if anything, this is a very frustrating movie, but I still really enjoyed it overall. Claire Foy gives a really good performance in this film. And like I said, this is the very first film ever to be shot on an iPhone. So I mean, you wouldn't think that it was shot on an iPhone upon looking at it, but still, the results are very good, to say the least. And I know Steven Soderbergh is working on another film that's completely shot on an iPhone. I think it's called High Flying Bird, and I think that's supposed to be premiering on Netflix pretty soon. But anyway, that's Unsane 4K. Okay, and last but not least, for the 4K Blu-rays, that is Kin 4K. And I got this on eBay for $13.95. And I got it in new condition. It's still in the shrink wrap and everything. And the film is directed by Jonathan and Josh Baker. And the film stars Miles Truitt, Jack Rayner, Dennis Quaid, Zoe Kravitz, Carrie Coon, and James Franco. And I had the pleasure of seeing Kin a few months ago, and for the most part, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was a little bit on the slow side in some scenes, but overall, I really enjoyed this film. And like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing how this looks in 4K. But anyway, that's Kin 4K. Alright, now on to the Blu-rays. First is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And this is the Scream Factory Limited Edition Steelbook. And as you can tell by the sticker, they only made 10,000 of these. So I'm going to try to get the Scream Factory Steelbook of Halloween 2, the 1981 Halloween 2, if I can. Anyway, Halloween 3 is from 1982. It is written and directed by Tommy Lee Wallace and produced by John Carpenter and the late Deborah Hill. And the film stars Tom Atkins, Stacey Nelkin, and Dan O'Herlihy. And as all of you may know, Halloween 3 is the one Halloween film that does not involve Michael Myers in any way. And if anything, this is probably been regarded as kind of a standalone film in the series. And from what I read about this, that after Michael Myers had died at the end of Halloween 2, that was supposed to have been it for his character, and that Halloween 3 was supposed to be the start of an anthology series of sorts that John Carpenter was thinking about at the time. But of course, people couldn't get enough of Michael Myers, so of course the anthology thing was canceled, and they brought Michael Myers back a few years later for Halloween 4, and the rest, as they say, is history. But still, this is I've only seen bits and pieces of Halloween 3, so I'm looking forward to checking this out in its entirety. And I really, really like this steelbook right here, of the little kids gathered in front of the TV, wearing their silver shamrock masks, and watching the quote unquote magic pumpkin from the Silver Shamrock commercial. And as you can see, the Silver Shamrock logos on the back of this mask are emitting some kind of strange glow. And as you can see, there's a shot of Dan O'Herlihy as Conal Cochran, the maker of the Silver Shamrock masks. Very, very nice looking steelbook here. But anyway, that's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, the Scream Factory limited edition steelbook. Okay, next is Nothing in Common, and I got this for $9.99 on eBay. The film is directed by Gary Marshall, and it stars Academy Award winners Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason in his final film performance. And also starring in the film are Eva Marie Saint, Hector Elizondo, Barry Corbin, Celia Ward, and Bess Armstrong. And this is from 1986. And I haven't seen Nothing in Common in a very, very long time. So I'm looking forward to checking this out after all this time. I don't remember too much about it, but I do remember that this was Jackie Gleason's final film before his death. And this was the start of Tom Hanks making a shift from comedic roles to more dramatic performances. But anyway, that's Nothing in Common. Okay, got about 2 more to show you. Next is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. As you can tell by the sticker, I got it for $7.50 from this great store called Bargain Hunt. And as you can tell on the sticker, it was $15, but I'm very glad to have gotten this for $7.50. And the film is directed by Sergio Leone, and it stars Clint Eastwood, Lee Van Cleef, and Eli Wallach. And this edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly has gotten a new 4K remaster, and it includes 2 cuts of the film, the theatrical cut and the let's see, yeah, it includes the 162-minute theatrical cut and the 179-minute extended cut. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out in its entirety. I'm probably gonna watch the theatrical cut first and then the extended cut somewhere down the road. But anyway, that's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Okay, and last but not least is The Last of the Finest. And I also got this at Bargain Hunt for $7.50. This film is from 1990. It's directed by John McKenzie. And the film stars Brian Dennehy, leading a cast that includes Joe Pantoliano, Jeff Fahey, and the late great Bill Paxton. And I haven't seen this at all. This was a blind buy for me, but it does look pretty good, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. And if anyone has seen this film, let me know what you thought of it. And again, that's The Last of the Finest. Okay, so to recap what I got the 4K Ultra HDs of Bad Times at the El Royale, Halloween 2018, First Man, The Great Wall, Unsane, and Kin. And the Blu-rays of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Nothing in Common, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and The Last of the Finest. Okay, everyone, this has been my 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray haul for January 26th. As I said before, I'm probably not going to do any unboxing videos for any of the 4Ks or whatever. Like I said, I really haven't had a whole lot of time or energy to make an unboxing video. So my first unboxing video for 2019 might be sometime next month. So if you want to look for any unboxing videos for any of the 4Ks and whatnot, you know, feel free to search around on YouTube. But anyway, you know the drill. Rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of the video. And that will do it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye. And I hope everyone has a happy new year.